All right, so we're talking about Apple Company, Group 3, and I'm Nate Brundage, and Soren, Jet, Mackenzie, and Samantha. These are all of our slides in order, starting with background.
All right, the background of the Apple Company. In 1976, Apple was founded by three men, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. Jobs and Wozniak started to build Apple I in Jobs' garage. Their first plan was to sell Wozniak's hand-built computer, which was the starting point of the whole Apple Company. This is when Wozniak and Jobs also had their disagreements, and this continued for as long as anyone can remember. After some time, Ronald Wayne left the company and sold it to Wozniak for $800, which now would have been worth $94 million. Jobs then went on to hire John Sculley. John Sculley was the CEO of Pepsi, but now became the CEO of Apple. Jobs wanted to reduce the price of the new iMac to increase the sales because it was lacking, and Sculley saw it as a waste of time and money. So this is when Sculley and Jobs disagreed on many things, and this also led to Jobs leaving the Apple Company and to start to create his new company called NEXT or Next. This was a black cube, kind of like a computer programming system. A Japanese company, Canon, was very impressed with Jobs' work in the Next company and gave him $100 million for 16.67% stake of the company. In 1987, Wozniak decided to leave the company, but also stayed there as an intern kind of employee, kind of mentoring the younger people in the Apple Company. The 1990s were a rough year for Apple, with people coming and going as CEOs. In 1997, Emilio was the CEO of Apple and purchased Steve Jobs' Next software, so Jobs then returned to Apple. When Jobs was back in Apple, the board and Jobs didn't agree with many things. Emilio then stepped down, and Jobs became the intern, or what he used to call himself is the iCEO. Apple was at rock bottom when Steve Jobs became the new CEO, and this is when Jobs decided to give them a boost to kind of get their feet under them when he decided to sign an agreement with Microsoft to use their software for $150 million. In 1990, the iMac was released with its colorful, transparent back, which everyone always wanted. In 2001, iTunes OS iPods were released, which is now one of the most successful things Apple has done. As the years go and the products get thinner and smaller, finally in 2007, they released the new iPhone. They continue to make the best products, from computers to watches. They continue to with great marketing and big keynotes, commercials, and billboards that are so simple yet work so effective. Since the 2000s, Apple has become one of the most stable companies with little to no bumps in the road by creating all the new greatest products. Without the struggles in the past, Apple would have been where it is today, the biggest powerhouse in technology.
So there are 4 different types of environmental forces that affect Apple externally, and they are competition, technology, the economy, and social cultural. First, we are going to start talking about competition. So competition is something you're going to find throughout your life, whether it is in school, work, or doing everyday tasks. It can motivate people to do better in life and also when producing new products. It's one of Apple's biggest competitors. If one of Apple's biggest competitors came out with a new flashy device, Apple in a way is going to be jealous, making them want to upgrade their existing product or come out with something new. Now, Apple has a lot of different competitors, but that can differ depending on what product of theirs that you were talking about. For example, if you're talking about the Apple Watch, the competition for that may include Garmin or Fitbit, as shown in the bottom right-hand corner. Besides Apple's cutthroat competition, they still come out on top of the leaderboard for many of their products. The next environmental external force that affects Apple is social cultural. In today's society, technology plays an important role in our social lives, and Apple is known to be the technological king due to its quality and design. Another social impact is the music industry. Luckily, Apple has created iTunes, the world's biggest mobile media for digital music. But the most significant social or social cultural external influences are improved mobile connectivity and social media, which create and open up opportunities. The rising prevalence of the smartphone connectivity is the perfect incentive for Apple to continue to offer their convenient and respected devices. As the use of social media grows, so will the demand for Apple products. Apple's corporate environment's social cultural sector offers the company more opportunities than the other environmental forces. Now the third external force that affects Apple is the economy. With the fast growth of developing countries like India, Apple can get their product to them faster, which can lead to a gain in sales. Having well-developed countries that have sustainable economics, such as the United Kingdom and Denmark, that will also help Apple. By growing Apple's market, they will eventually be able to make more profit. Inflation rates, recessions, and currency are some of the other economic factors that can influence any company, and since the rate of inflation is rising because of the pandemic that we are currently in, and along with the unemployment rate, shoppers are typically spending less on luxury goods. The virus has affected our economy in a major way and made an impact on each and every business throughout the country and world. The last environmental force that Apple deals with is technology, which could either hurt or benefit them. It could harm them if one of their competitors gets the most advanced technology before they do. For example, when Samsung came out with the foldable screen on their newest smartphone, which could lead to a decline in sales because people might find that feature more attractive than maybe something Apple has. So Apple needs to continue to improve and produce new products to stay ahead. But overall, this force creates opportunities for Apple. The mobile cloud trend, technical combination, and improving app demand are the most important technological external influences. With the recent mobile cloud trend, Apple will jump on this opportunity by offering cloud-friendly devices and games. Another trend is that electronic connection between different devices, and Apple is known for selling items that are user-friendly to link together. With that all being said, Apple is at the forefront of this industry, but that is because they spend a lot of time and money on research and growth.
Marketing objectives and performance. So Apple's objectives, to continue to make groundbreaking products. So every year, Apple comes out with new products and technology the world hasn't seen before. For example, Apple's newest iPhone, the iPhone 12, comes with a new A14 Bionic processor that is 50% faster than all its competitors. Apple dictates the movement for future technology. People trust Apple, and since they trust in Apple and know that whatever they will buy will be good, it makes people more willing to buy Apple products and stay with Apple in the future. They enter the market before their competitors do. By entering the market before any competition, it ensures that the people that buy Apple will buy it first, which means in turn that they will make more sales. Apple offers premium products to their customers. With offering premium products to their customers, people realize that when they buy Apple products, they're getting top-notch phones. And this makes people want to come back for the next iPhone or next Apple product. They market products for higher income class. So Apple's target market is a medium to high income group. A study showed that 1/3 of Apple users have a household income of over $100,000, which shows how high the target market is for their products. And then people trust Apple products. If you take a look at Apple's customer support, if you ever have a problem with your phone or with any Apple product you buy, their customer service team will help you through any problem that you have, and they normally connect to you right away. They don't take a long time, and they will always walk you through whatever problem you have and fix your phone or Apple product. And then their performance. over 1 billion iPhone users right now. So since Apple products have been around, most of their products have been a huge success. Basically, all of them have. And iPhones, for example, has been their biggest success with over 1 billion iPhone users. They're one of the top revenue grossing companies. Based in the last quarter of Apple's sales, the company has posted an all-time record revenue of $111.4 billion, and international sales accounting for 64% of their quarter revenue. Every Apple product that they release has been a success. Apple has released many different products, and each of these products has always been highly anticipated by the customers and has always been bought up right away. And then Apple's stock. So if you take a look at the stock market about 5 years ago, mid-April of 2016, you will see that Apple stock was at the low price of approximately $22. When you take a look at Apple stock now, it's at $132. So this just shows how much Apple has grown in that little of a time period. And then Apple's marketing plan works. You can see evidence of this because of their incredible success within the technology industry. With this marketing platform and performance from Apple, you will definitely see them continue to be one of the top technology companies for the foreseeable future.
So this is the marketing mix for Apple. Apple sells a variety of different tech products. These products include 21 different iPhones, iMac desktops, MacBook laptops, iPads, iPods, AirPods, Apple Watches, Apple TVs, and HomePod speakers. Along with these products, Apple also sells accessories for them, which include Apple Pencils, keyboards, smart covers, and adapters. They also have streaming services such as Apple Music. Even though Apple has a wide variety of products, they still manage to maintain a very high quality of them. Apple uses a premium pricing strategy to sell their products, which has worked well for them. They have found that their customers are fine with paying higher prices since they believe Apple products have better technology and quality than their competitors. Because of these high prices, Apple attracts middle to high-income customers, which maintains their high-end image. Apple promotes their products through advertising, personal selling, and public relations. Their advertisements are usually billboards, print ads, or online ads. Their ads are usually very simplistic with solid white or black backgrounds to contrast their products. These ads focus on the key features of the new product, making them easier for customers to understand. Apple also uses personal selling through Apple Store employees to sell their products, and they use public relations to optimize their image. An example of this would be their yearly keynote speeches, where they talk about new features coming to Apple to help maximize their publicity. Apple has very strict guidelines about who can distribute their products. Their product distribution consists of Apple stores, the Apple website, authorized retailers, and some telecommunication companies. Their limited distribution network creates exclusivity and reinforces the high-end image of the brand. This is a SWOT analysis of Apple. Apple is one of the strongest brands in the world. They've been ranked the #1 most valuable brand for the 8th consecutive year by Interbrand. They are one of the most reliable, if not the most reliable tech company in the world. The combination of their loyal customers and their premium pricing allows the company to obtain high profit margins. They have the first mover advantage since they were the first company to release a high quality touchscreen phone. And they also practice sustainability with their iPhone recycling robot called Liam. Along with their strengths, Apple also has a few weaknesses. Like I said before, their products have higher prices, which makes them hard to afford for low-income customers. They have limited advertising, which limits their reach and ability to bring in new customers. Their products are often incompatible with other softwares and products, which can be very inconvenient for customers. And they have had tracking allegations, which creates distrust with current and potential customers. Apple has a lot of opportunities as well. They've been dominating the tech industry for a while, which makes it even easier to attract new customers. Apple also has the opportunity to expand their now limited distribution network. This could help reach more customers in the global market. In relation to expanding their distribution network, they have the opportunity to increase sales volumes through aggressive marketing. They also lack eco-friendly products and technology. Although Apple has their iPhone recycling robot, they have not created products that are eco-friendly. There are a few threats that impose on Apple as well. Apple is highly dependent on China for the manufacturing of their products. The COVID outbreak has affected China, therefore affecting Apple's distribution and sales. Apple has also become vulnerable in third world countries since illegal dealers are selling counterfeit products there. Potential customers could be led to believe that these low-quality products are real Apple products, harming the company image. Although Apple has solidified itself as a brand, they still face threats from competitors such as Samsung, Google, and Microsoft.
Given that Apple has such a large-scale product base with years and years of continuous loyal customers, it's obviously hard to put a company at the neck of Apple's girth. Since Apple has a wide range of products, there are many companies that compare to Apple in many different ways. For example, Apple's MacBooks would most likely be comparable with a company like Dell or HP, where Apple's phones and watches would be comparable with Samsung. Or on the other end of the spectrum, Apple's TVs would be more comparable with like Amazon's Fire Sticks or the Rokus or something along those lines. With all of these excellent top-line competitors, Samsung would be the biggest company that has had a continued neck-to-neck battle with Apple. Samsung provided the closest client base to Apple through their phones and watches. Over the years, Samsung's Galaxy and Apple's iPhones have proven themselves to be two of the top-of-the-line products that provide phones all across the nation. Apple's iPhone software is genuinely known for being a more user-friendly system over Samsung and offers a more restricting system that brings easier to understand things. With all those factors into play, it is clear that Samsung both have a similar marketing strategy to Apple. Apple and Samsung have both from day one focused themselves on providing top-notch products that are worthy of their premium price and quality. So some similarities and differences between Apple and Samsung. Samsung and Apple have both proven themselves, like I said, to provide exceptional quality through their phones and watches. They both have obtained a proven client base who sticks with their company from new phone to new phone. One thing that helps both Samsung and Apple is how they both use different softwares, so they are both completely different systems in their phones. This also provides skepticism when a customer is looking at changing brands because they are unaware of how that system works. Some differences between Apple and Samsung is Samsung as a whole has tried many different products than Apple has. They have broadened their spectrum of products by bringing their exceptional electronics into other types of products like refrigerators and washing machines and even dryers. Samsung and Apple have both having top-of-the-line products. They both provide such a different experience, having two completely different operating systems in their phones, making their clients stay loyal to their operating system that they are used to.
The new product we would like to implement for Apple is the iCar. The iCar would be a smart car with capabilities similar to that of a Tesla. The target market for this product would focus on middle to upper class customers, people who are 16 years or older, people who are interested in cars, and people who are interested in Apple products. The first new objective for our marketing plan would be to obtain new customers. Apple already has millions of loyal customers, but we want to corner a new market. The release of the new iCar would help us obtain this goal, bringing in customers from a different market. The second new objective would be to produce eco-friendly products. Since more and more consumers are looking to purchase eco-friendly products, I think this would be a good objective to set for the company. Customers would be happy to learn that the new iCar would be an electric car, therefore reducing carbon emissions and having less of an impact on the environment. The third new objective would be to increase Apple's product mix. A product mix consists of a company's lines and the product within those lines. Increasing Apple's product mix could help them maintain their spot as one of the most prominent brands in the world. The iCar would bring something new to the table for Apple, increasing their product mix. And the final objective would be to expand distribution networks. Expanding Apple's distribution network could bring in new customers around the world and help sales increase drastically. The introduction of the iCar would help increase Apple's distribution network since they have to find new vendors to sell their new product.
All right, our new product is going to be the first ever Apple Car. We hope to change the way people look at electronic cars since 3% of car sales are electronic cars. We are going to integrate the speedometer into the windshield. We're going to have heated windows allowing to instant defrost and new seats that detect blood pressure and heart rate. We will also be adding a huge battery that allows you to go 350 miles on one charge, but we are going to make sure that we have iCharge stations everywhere so you can enjoy your adventures. We are going to approach this product just like any other product, just like any other Apple product. We'll be targeting those Apple lovers, people looking to have a reason to switch to electronic cars, and those that are gonna keep the environment safe. The iCar will be sold just like any other product on the official Apple website and car distribution places. Promotion. We'll be announcing the Apple Car and making its first iCar. We'll be doing a sneak peek look at our new we'll be doing a new sneak peek of the iCar at the new iPhone keynote, then a grand viewing in December after the new Apple product launches. We'll be allowing YouTubers to review, take drives, and look at the car, allowing them to create the media buzz that we need. Price. We'll be launching 3 different types of iCars. The first iCar will be priced at $35,000 to $40,000. This will go and compete with the 2 Tesla models. The next car will be the iCar S. Will be listed at $55,000 to $60,000. This currently has no competition in its price range. This is allowing us to take over the field, so we can sell the most iCars. The iCar Pro will be listed at $70,000 to $100,000, with the main competition with Tesla Model X and S, and also the Porsche. You'll be able to pre-order the new iCar the day of the grand viewing on the official website.
The Apple Car will compete with the top electric and hybrid cars and offer an advantage due to the features that connect with other Apple products that customers may have. Potential customers, like what was discussed earlier, a couple slides would consist of people who are car enthusiasts as well as Apple enthusiasts. These are all parts of the research side of marketing. The big part on a product of this price would be finding the interest. How many people are actually interested in buying a high-ticket item such as an Apple Car, as well as what our potential customers would like to see out of the car or what could be improved in the car. After putting the car out in the market, having customers to follow up and see what they were thinking would be very great to potentially have more of a client base. Thank you.